Football plays through light and rain.
The palms of your hands will thicken, the skin of your cheek will tan.
It don't matter if it's throwing lightning.
You'll grow ragged and weary and wet, but you must do the best you can. Do you fear the force of the wind, the slash of the rain? Go face them and fight them. Be savage again.
Okay, welcome back to this week's edition of the BarroomBlitz.com. We're taking sports talk to a whole new level. as far in the basement as you possibly can go. All right, the word of the week is conundrum. And then we
don't worry, the Eagles are going to pick us up.
We go from that, like, devastating blow to the balls on Friday night to figure like a chance maybe we have a little hope, maybe we can come back and beat the Buffalo Bills. I'm not so sure about that. I was really way down, but
$5 footlong, baby.
5 turnovers.
5.
Michael Vick breaking everyone tries to paint a rosy side of the thing that Michael Vick broke the rushing record for quarterbacks. Who cares, dude?
He's ready to go.
He threw 4 interceptions and a fumble.
It was into his defense, I'm going to play devil's advocate here. A lot of them were Eli Manning-esque turnovers. The screen pass to McCoy, tipped, linebacker dies, makes finger, brings him in, brings the last one in. The only one that really was his fault was that 3-step drop and just chucked it right to the Mike linebacker.
Right.
But all the rest were just.
I got a word for you.
Luck.
Game plan.
Oh no!
Do they have a defensive game plan and an offensive
who's
game
at
plan?
fault for this team? Because this
doesn't
obviously,
seem like they do.
This team is horrible.
It's glaring. One play. You can key on a one play. Mike Missinelli pointed this out earlier.
One play, the quarterback sneak up the middle, 10 yards. Nobody even near him.
When you see that in midget football, that's it.
You don't even see that in midget football. There's a guy over the center.
Oh,
did you see how slow Fitzpatrick was running? It was like
they scored on the screen. They had big gains on the screenplay. They had big gains on the shovel pass. They had big gains on the third and 9 with the quarterback sneak up the middle. There was not even one person. This wide nines. They're saying, oh, well, it looked good in the fourth quarter. That's because the Buffalo Bills were up so much they took off the pedal.
Everyone knew what the Bills were going to do. Run it right at them. Everyone knew what they were going to do almost every play, and we couldn't stop it.
This is the second week in a row that we've had opposing teams just basically bash our selection, this wide 9 and thing. I mean, Buffalo said they saw it coming, knew how to exploit it. Gore said these players are quitting. I mean, what is it with this team?
Where is Jenkins and where is Patterson? Where are they in the middle? What are they doing?
They're not even on the middle. They're so far out. They're on like the tackles, cheeks.
Well, they're
all worried about rushing the quarterback, and then the team, what they do is they run it right up the middle. They run it right up your ass.
You can't play the wide 9 with inept linebackers. You do not have NFL talent at linebacker.
No.
You're playing.
He played the wide 9 in Tennessee last year, whatever this thing is he's got going on. But they had good linebackers, like you said, in Tennessee. We have nobody.
Yeah, it's sickening. Moving Cheney to the middle has done nothing.
Gerard Page, my God, he sucks.
He should be cut. And same with I know Jaquay Parker's the longest-term Eagle right now. But
Make a statement. Make a Jimmy Johnson statement.
Exactly. Get it.
They weren't kicking They weren't kicking the ball.
Wow. That offside at the end of the game. There is
that
no
offside didn't decide the game, though.
No.
I know. You know what? It's still.
But they knew. I was listening to the radio. They knew that we weren't tucking the ball. That they could go in and get it. Avant was the number one guy. They said, let him catch it, and we're going to get it from him.
Ray Dinger had said something pretty clever today. He said they were saying that this team is the dream team. Well, I don't think so. It's more like the fantasy team. And it's true for fantasy people.
Yeah, they were comparing it to the Washington Redskins of 3 years ago, how everyone made fun of them. They went out and got all these players, and nobody worked together.
Well, like you love the Eagles right now if you're a fantasy guy, but they're not a good football team. It's as simple as that.
They don't block.
Nope.
They don't tackle.
They
don't control the ball.
And yet they're ranked third in offense. How is that?
Because Vic gets numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you said, they put up numbers.
400 yards.
400 yards passing, right, and 100 yards rushing.
Think about it. Macklin scored, McCoy scored, Jackson scored, Vic. I mean, it's just...
They just can't
And they tried it. They had a chance to come back, but they mental mistakes at the end. I mean, if the fumble, stuff can't happen. It can't happen.
I mean, the offense
someone's head's got to roll. At least if Andy Reid wants to take control of this team or whatever, and I saw him go up to Castillo and, bash him on the... But cut him loose.
Yeah.
Cut him loose and at least, it's like what the Phillies did 2 years ago when they cut the hitting instructor.
And hired a special team coach to be the defensive
Well, whatever. Just make a statement.
Get the water boy in there.
Well, make a statement or make that defensive line coach who's the wide 9 jackass, make him the defensive coordinator. At least he's got defensive things. They had Stephen A. Smith today, and I
hate
I
that.
gotta write that down.
Yeah, there's a big.
There's
Stephen
another one.
A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith.
That guy ain't even smiling or nothing. Come
He's
on,
tired. He
let's
just got back. Long road trip.
a little happiness. We're glad to see you.
But I mean, you got to make something should have happened today. Like, you can't, and it's the same damn
No,
press
something
conference.
did happen. Something he came out and said he has to put players in a
In the
better
position.
position to make
Yeah,
plays.
well, I never.
Same
That's
damn
why I
thing.
apologize to people who watch the show. I don't
No.
put people in the proper positions on here to
It's
get
obvious.
to get the
It's
right
done.
news out.
First,
But-
you need the proper people.
True.
you need a mic
You
on
got
dead
that
guy
right
there.
I know. I didn't mic up dead guy. Poor
But let's
guy.
bring up this cornerback situation. I mean, we don't use the guy from Phoenix, Cromartie. We don't use him
Ever.
at all. Why do we have him? What is going on?
Well, he looked like a lost puppy dog out there yesterday too.
Well, everyone's lost because you got now. All of a sudden, you got now because everyone's got Asamoah playing man to man. So they got one guy playing man to man, all the rest of the guys playing zone, and they were running 3 wide receivers most of the day to spread us all out. So why don't you have Samuel on one guy, Cromartie on the other guy, and Asamoah on the other guy?
I don't know.
You know why? Because your safeties can't make a tackle. Gerard Page stinks. Nate Allen still obviously
stinks
very
too.
young. Coleman stinks. There's some serious issues. And who makes the player selection? It's Big Red on the sidelines.
It's
Or
Rosenhaus too.
Roseman or whatever.
Yeah, Roseman,
Someone's
whatever,
got to
yeah,
take a
yeah.
role. Cut somebody loose. Get Joe Banner. Make a statement.
And you know what's sick? I don't even think if they go, let's say they go 6-10, Andy Reid will still be there in his whole.
If they lose next week, somebody's got to go, and they got a legitimate shot at losing the Redskins.
Oh yeah.
They
Holy moly.
always lose the week before a bye.
Sexy Rexy is looking pretty smart now, saying the Redskins were going to win the division.
Whoa.
I'm just saying.
Pull that back.
Well, the
Remember when
Giants.
that was when we were the dream team,
All right.
and the Redskins were nobody.
That
Yeah.
division is not going.
Oh,
nowhere.
no.
No, but why don't we take a quick break? Because I got enough to say about the Eagles before I cut somebody loose. We'll be right back with some more Barroom Blitz. What do you need, Chris?